Dope, 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 let's get it. I'm a trapping fanatic, that shit automatic, so I cannot turn it on or off. Bitches all on my dick, then she hop on my dick, I'm like, why you keep hopping on and off? Your bitch all on my dick, she be doing the most. I tell her, little bitch, she so extra. And my gun up on me, but not run up on me. Niggas, they wanna fight, they some wrestlers.
Karin and Naruto leave Konoha without saying a word to anyone, taking the little amount of supplies that they would need. The two begin traveling towards a barren land, making it through many places, as on the way they do have some side quests, as it's the usual, such as helping people, taking down bandits, and making deals with town leaders, and training even more. It does take quite some time for them to make it over there, but luckily the Akatsuki hadn't made their move just yet. A month did pass, leading to them making it to the barren wasteland. Rocks and mountains would cover the area, as well as dust storms blocking their vision. Are you sure they're gonna be here, Naruto? Yeah, this is the perfect place for them to hide. But to know if they have their own village, that might be something completely different. Naruto and Karin found themselves traversing the desolate wasteland between the land of earth and wind, hoping to reach the new home of the UZUMAKI clan. As they ventured deeper into the barren landscape, they were suddenly taken by surprise and captured by their fellow UZUMAKI. When Naruto and Karin awoke, they found themselves in a room where the interrogation had began. An older man sat in front of him, with his hair almost white. What was your purpose for traveling to this land? Naruto leans his head up, poking out his chest, making the scroll reveal itself. The man smiles, grabbing it, saying that he left this scroll when he was just a little bit older than the two of them. And, seeing as they are UZUMAKI, they could be welcomed here as well. But, surely, that wouldn't satisfy the two of them who have sought them out. He asked for their real motive, and Naruto, well, he explained it all, stating that he would become their king and free the UZUMAKI, making this a new village for them, establishing them as another world power that wouldn't be destroyed this time. He sighs and introduces himself as Muyashi UZUMAKI, their town elder. There were many like Naruto already here within the village, so he had to ask what made him so sure that this would work. Naruto then closed his eyes, reopening them and ripping through the ropes that were binding him. The guards would put their hands up, but Muyashi would put his own up, telling them to hold on. Naruto's eyes will reveal that he was a Jinchuriki. With the Nine Tails, we won't have to worry. Oh, so you plan to use that beast to ensure our safety? What a crafty one you are. No, you're completely wrong. I'm not using anyone. Kurama and I, we're partners. Naruto then enters a KCM-1 state, showing off his immense power that shakes the entire building. This is what I'm going to use to change the world. I'm going to rid it of those who wish to capture the tail beast, and I'm going to make sure the remaining tail beasts and their Jinchuriki are treated kindly, as well as every other shinobi that exists. I obtained the true power of the Nine Tails by becoming his friend, not by stealing his power. Muyashi was surprised that such a thing could be accomplished, but still, no one here knew of Naruto, so there would still be a lot of work to become their new leader, as well as gaining enough money to establish a village. Naruto tells him not to worry and asks where his bag was. They hand it to him and Naruto would go in it, undoing one of its scrolls to reveal all the money that he's collected as a shinobi thus far, telling Muyashi to take it and tell no one. The man is starstruck while watching Naruto untie Karin, as he would tell the two of them to go out into the town and enjoy it, as this will be their home. He'll prepare a room for them tonight. As they exit, their eyes would widen. It was a sight that brought them relief and even astonishment to their hearts. This was the new home of the UZUMAKI, a place where they had never heard of or never even set foot in until now. As they explored the town, they were welcomed with open arms by many. The UZUMAKI, known for their distinctive red hair and powerful chakra, had managed to carve out a thriving community in this desolate wasteland. The town was adorned with many vibrant banners symbolizing their hope and their resilience. Naruto and Karin soon discovered that the Uzumaki had endured countless hardships to establish their new home. They faced scarcity and fierce battles between each other, and the constant threat of hostile forces one day trying to hunt them down. Yet, through sheer determination, they had persevered and built a place where the Uzumaki clan could one day flourish once again. The town was filled with a sense of unity and camaraderie. The Uzumaki would continue to share stories of their ancestors passed down through generations, and the tales of their struggles as well as their triumphs. Naruto and Karin felt an overwhelming connection to their heritage as they witnessed more of the indomitable spirit of their people. Together with their newfound Uzumaki family, Naruto and Karin pledged to contribute and to help the growth, as well as protecting their community. Naruto's leadership, combined with Karin's immense knowledge, and also her medical expertise as well as her sealing prowess, proved to be an invaluable aspect in shaping the future of their new home. They worked tirelessly to strengthen the bonds among the Uzumaki and create a safe haven for their people. As the days passed, the wasteland between the land of earth and even wind transformed into a thriving sanctuary, a testament of the Uzumaki's unwavering resolve. Naruto and Karin, once surprised captives, now became an integral part of the Uzumaki's new home, where their people could live in peace and harmony. Yet, they had to make sure that there was peace in the world. Eventually, a year goes by, and Naruto is seen as a powerful figure among the Uzumaki Council. As of now, they turned this place into a village, the new Whirlpool Village, where Muyashi was their Uzukage. Of course, we all want Naruto to be the first one, but he realized the importance of Muyashi setting the standard for all those to come after him. With their village now being rebuilt, and having a great number of shinobi, they decide to make their next move. Naruto proposed that they gain an ally with those villages near them first. A member of the council then suggested why not the Leaf Village, since Naruto was from there, but Naruto continued to explain his reasoning. If the two villages closest to them were to turn on them, then all their work for this last year will be for nothing. And since Naruto has the 9 tails, the other villages have to at least listen to what he has to say. The other members think about it for a moment and vote in agreement, so Naruto leaves the village with Karin and several other Uzumaki, as Muyashi wishes his friend luck, and Naruto thanks him for even believing in him and giving him this chance. So now, they would also begin their journey to the land of wind, heading to the Sand Village. Knowing that he and Gaara are actually on good terms would help him out in this deal so much, so he has to go there first. They would eventually arrive, learning that Gaara had been captured, so they of course spring into action. As in this mission to rescue Gaara from the clutches of the Akatsuki, Naruto, along with his team consisting of Karin and numerous other Uzumaki clan members, embarked on a daring and high-stakes operation. Gaara's capture by Deidara and Sasori sent shockwaves throughout the Sand Village, and it was up to Naruto and his allies since they didn't actually go to the Leaf Village yet. As they infiltrated the Akatsuki's hideout, the Uzumaki clan members showcased their exceptional skills in sealing jutsu and chakra manipulation, proving to be formidable as a force as a whole. Karin, known for her sensory abilities and her healing prowess, played a crucial role on guiding the team and ensuring their safety. Upon reaching Gaara's location, a fierce battle erupted between Naruto and Sasori. The master puppeteer unleashed an array of deadly mechanical creations, each one infused with lethal poisons. Naruto, fueled by his own unwavering determination and the power of the Nine Tails, fought back with his signature Rasengan and his shadow clones, as well as many other sealing jutsu and even the adamantium chains. Meanwhile, Deidara, recognizing the impending defeat of his partner, seized the opportunity to escape. Using his explosive clay creations, he created a diversion, allowing himself to flee from the scene. Despite Naruto's valiant efforts, Deidara managed to slip away, leaving behind a trail of devastation. The battle between Naruto and Sasori then raged on, with Naruto tapping into his newfound control over the Nine Tails, entering somewhat of a five-tailed state. This would allow him to overwhelm as many puppets as Sasori would throw at him. He would then realize that he's overpowered, retreating into the shadows and vowing revenge, but was caught by the other Uzumaki and finished off by Naruto as he was cornered. The battle itself wasn't close at all, but at the same time, the reason for Naruto even holding back was to hide his true power from the world, as he didn't want to scare anyone before actually confirming the alliances between these two villages. With Gaara safely rescued and actually alive here, Deidara would escape, and the mission was a bittersweet success. Naruto, Karin, and the Uzumaki clan members returned to the Sand Village. Their triumph then tempered by the knowledge that the Akatsuki still loomed as a large threat. With Naruto and Karin each knowing medical ninjutsu, Kankuro and many others were healed. The Kazekage himself thanks Naruto when waking up, but asks why he came here in the first place. Naruto explains a lot of what happened over the past year, and Gaara was astonished while looking at their red hair. Some of the Uzumaki would question the Kage, asking if he was one of them because of his own hair, but he states no with a relaxed smile, wishing he was deep down. Naruto then corrects them by saying that they're brothers in a way, through their tail beast. Gaara would nod, and he finalizes a simple treaty between the villages, knowing a summit by the Kage will be called later to discuss the further details of it. Naruto thanks them and then heads back to the Whirlpool village, reporting the success of the mission to Muyashi as the man was ecstatic. Naruto was truly their golden child. Now, they just needed the support of the Stone Village, and this might prove to be a little harder, but the only way they would find out was to go there. The journey to the Stone Village isn't a long one at all, but to even get there was the hard part. They were constantly denied at the gate until Naruto showed them a scroll and a pendant given to him by Gaara himself, which allowed them to get in as they headed right for the Tsuchikage's office. Outsiders weren't allowed within just for any reason, so Naruto explains he wishes to create a treaty. Hearing this, the guards listen and begin only allowing Naruto to pass through. He makes it to the office of the Kage, where Inoki instantly recognizes him. There's no mistaking it at all. You have to be the son of the late 4th Hokage of the Leaf Village. Naruto nods and says he's not a part of the Leaf Village. Instead, he helped reclaim the Uzumaki village. Now, he wishes to create an alliance with the stone, or at least some sort of agreement in peace. Inoki ponders this and asks how it would benefit his village, and Naruto sits down, becoming serious, saying that they will be able to keep their Jinchuriki. As he explains, he goes into further detail about the Akatsuki, and how he just saved the Kazekage, creating an alliance with them. The two of them sit in silence for a moment, with Inoki floating over to the boy. How do you plan to stop them? Naruto devises a plan, which convinces Inoki to enough to have an alliance with the Whirlpool village. Only if Naruto's plan will succeed would it actually be put into action. Now, he has to return and wait. Rumors soon begin to spread around the 5 nations of a meeting that will take place with their Kage and their Jinchuriki. The Akatsuki instead wait for this meeting, gathering their members together, as the only ones who weren't in attendance were Itachi because he was being hunted by Sasuke and Sakura, and Sasori, who had already died to Naruto. As this Sasuke returned to the village much stronger than ever before, ready to seek out why his brother did such a terrible thing. 2 months had passed, and the summit is held. The villages organized a fake Kage summit to lure the Akatsuki members, who were still a looming threat. All the villages sent out their strongest force shinobi and their Jinchuriki to participate in this elaborate plan. However, 2 notable absences were still those 2 that I had mentioned before, as during the summit, Naruto, along with the other members of the Uzumaki clan, devised a strategy to ambush the Akatsuki who had appeared, utilizing his last reserves of chakra and his mastery of shadow clones. Naruto led an assault against the masked man, who possessed an ability to warp through reality. But this time, Naruto had a new trick up his sleeve: the Flying Raijin, Sunpo style. With his newfound technique, Naruto could manipulate space using his seals, giving him the ability to also teleport and reappear within a selected area just like the masked man. This allowed him to counter the masked man's reality warping abilities effectively, as well as Naruto showing off the power of the Nine Tails in his own seven-tailed state. Naruto and his fellow UZUMAKI engaged the masked man with an intense battle, determined to learn his true identity and put an end to all of his villainous plans. In the background, pain was being dealt with by an even stronger Kakashi with the Mangekyo Sharingan and Purple Lightning, as well as Might Guy in the Sixth Gate, and Azuma, who had summoned Monkey King Enma. Surprisingly, Jiraiya and Tsunade were here as well, for even more support, as the Raikage had sent out B and his other shinobi, who helped a lot here as well, and the remaining Akatsuki members stood no chance, especially with the Jinchuriki of each village here going all out. Even Hidan was able to be dealt with and was sealed by the Uzumaki, who were there with Naruto. Throughout the confrontations, the masked man's true identity was unveiled, revealing a shocking revelation that would shape the course of this story, with Kakashi not believing it was true. But Naruto's relentless determination, combined with the support of his comrades, ultimately led to the defeat of Obito Uchiha and the protection of his own village. The Fate Kage Summit served as a turning point in the ongoing conflict between the villages and the Akatsuki. It showcased Naruto's strength and his growth as a shinobi, as his ability to adapt into challenging situations, as now he could be regarded as a hero and a pivotal role in ensuring the safety of his own village and many others by taking down this terrorist group. His incredible intellect served him well, and now the real meeting could begin. As while this went on, Sasuke was working on defeating his brother, as after doing so, he was told the truth by Itachi, who thought he was dying, but was saved by Sakura while Sasuke sat down. So those in charge of the Leaf Village caused the death of my own parents and many others. Well, it's a good thing that Naruto has changed that. Itachi asked Sasuke what he meant by this, and from nowhere, Naruto had appeared, looking around. Well, it seems like you won. I figured something else was going on. This is when Danzo would fall to their feet from Naruto. His eyes, arms, and legs were all missing, but he was kept alive by Naruto. Itachi couldn't believe his eyes, but this was it. Sasuke then chopped off the head of Danzo, not even looking in his direction, with Naruto smiling. So Sasuke, are you ready to change the world? Yeah, let's do this. 3 years would pass, with peace stretching across all the lands. A meeting is called by the Kage, and it's with their computers since they have developed so much technology. But this was a short meeting just to check in on how things were going in each village. As from the Leaf Village, we see Sasuke, and from the Whirlpool, Naruto. Both had become powerful Kage who protected their village. The short meeting went on, and it ended with some simple votes. After closing the laptop, Naruto's door is opened by a red-headed toddler. He reaches out his arms, and Naruto picks him up. Hey there, Boruto. What are you doing here? Karin then walks in to bring him lunch, and Naruto kisses her on the cheek, thanking her. He would stand, looking out at the village that became much bigger in these last 3 years. You know, I always wondered, what made you never seem to doubt me? You've always trusted me from the beginning. Why is that? She looks to Naruto, telling him that his eyes gave her hope, and his words created a safe haven for her ears. She knew he wouldn't fail because of who he was deep down. Naruto smiled, blushing a little bit, saying he's a lucky guy. But they still had much work to do. The next generation of shinobi is going to need their guidance more than ever to keep this peace. Naruto then looked down at Boruto, who was holding his hand out towards the glass. That's right, my son. All of this could one day be yours as well.